I'm a convince me person. So what that means is I'm really saying, convince me that Jesus is worth believing in. I'm wondering if there is strong historical evidence for the existence of Jesus, if the Bible is a historically accurate account of his life, if there is a rational foundation for believing in the existence of God. These are all these questions that are in my mind. And it's important to note that for a convince me person, questioning and investigation is a really healthy part of the process, because it's not necessarily a sign of a lack of faith or of doubt, but really going through these questions strengthens our faith. And therefore, when I was growing up, I went to a lot of church events, I went to camps, and I had what I would call a very real experience, an encounter with Jesus. But in the back of my mind, I often thought, am I actually encountering Jesus, or am I just getting confused by the synth pads of the worship team in the background? Because a convince me person is looking for the objective, truthful foundation upon which that subjective experience of Jesus is built. And so I went on a journey of having loads of debates, watching many YouTube videos, reading books, questioning, really trying to assess what is the evidence for the Christian faith, and do I think it's reliable and believable? And the conclusion I came to is that yes, Jesus was a real person, that the Bible is a very reliable source, that there is strong rational argumentation for the faith that I have in God. And so if you are sharing Jesus with a convince me person, really invite those questions. Don't be afraid of difficulties. Ask them, what are those barriers that you have to faith? What do you find difficult about Christianity? And if you don't know the answer, don't blag, don't try to make it up. Just be honest and say, wow, great question. I don't know what to say, but here are some resources. Let's investigate this together. So that's essentially when people say, why do you believe in Jesus? It's because I can see that there's really good evidence that I've weighed up for myself, that I know he is who he says he is.